Hey everyone, Travis Robertson, CEO and founder of Robertson Coaching International, where we help people just like you create businesses that support their life, not businesses that run their life. And today we're going to be talking about how do you create a routine, a daily routine that can help ensure your success, that can help put you on the right path every single day that you wake up towards the success that you're ultimately shooting for. So that's what we're going to be taking a look today. Let's jump in. Okay, so the first step in creating that daily routine is this. You must wake up earlier. Now, for some of you, you're like, but I'm not a morning person. Neither am I. By nature, I hate mornings. I'm more of an evening person, right? So about 10 o'clock is when I start to get going. But I realized early on in my business that if I truly wanted to be successful, I had to be up and at it before everybody else. I had to be in the office first. I had to be the one that was setting the tone for the day. Just because I was self-employed at the time didn't mean that I couldn't put myself under more control and manage myself as if I was my own worst boss, right? I want you to be your own worst boss. And I want you to think through, what is it that successful people do that others don't? The first thing is they usually wake up earlier. Most studies show that the most successful people wake up sometime between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. So if you're not doing that, you're not setting yourself up first thing in the morning to control your day and own your morning, all right? Number two is this. You then need to have what I like to call my quiet time. Now, some people call it their hour of power. For me, it's my quiet time. This is the time right after I wake up. I grab a cup of coffee, and some of you are like, you drink coffee? Yes, I do. I love coffee. And I grab my cup of coffee and I'm sitting down and I'm praying, I'm journaling, I'm reading stuff, I'm getting my head screwed on straight for the day so that when I get going and when I move and I'm on the go, I know that I've set the tone for the day with that first hour, that quiet time when I'm just reflecting and planning out, what do I want to achieve today? What are my goals? This is a great time to review your goals for the year, for the week, for the month, whatever it is. Start doing your daily affirmations in this time. This is when you want to do it. And I'll tell you what, that hour is like the rudder of the day. If I do this, makes my day great. If I don't, I feel it later on in that day when I just feel like I didn't set my tone for that day. So I want you to do that. Number three is this. You need to arrive at the same time to the office every day. You need to be there the same time day in and day out, right? I know too many agents, I go, what time do you get into the office? And they go, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Depends on if I have an appointment. I need you there every single day at the same time, 8:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I don't care what it is, but you got to pick a schedule and you got to be there. And some people go, what if I don't have an appointment? Great. You know what you should be doing, which is the next thing, prospect early. Do your prospecting early. This is when you're making your calls, you're following up with leads, you're staying on top of people, you're reaching out to FSBOs or expired listings, or following up with internet leads that came in throughout the evening. Whatever you're doing, you got to do this early, because once your day gets going, right, it goes to hell in a handbasket. You start getting into a reactive mode, you're just going to stay in a reactive mode through the rest of the day. It's very hard to break that reactive cycle. So when you can prospect early, you really set the business generating activities first, your BGAs, and then you're on to the business servicing later in the day. So you got to do that. And that's why you arrive at the same time, by the way. Even if you don't have an appointment, guess what you should be doing? Setting appointments, right? Then what you want to do is you want to schedule your stop time. This is absolutely critical. Now, do you need to stop at the same time every day? No, you don't. You can have days where you say, look, I'm willing to take evening appointments up until 7 p.m. or 6:30 p.m., whatever it is on these days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever it is. You need to schedule your stop time so that at 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, whatever that stop time is, you're done. You don't schedule more appointments. You just say, you know what, I've already got an appointment this evening with myself, my family, my kids, and you just schedule somebody for the next day. Most people are pretty flexible that way. You just have to start respecting your own time, your own schedule, if you want other people to as well. Now what I want you to do is I want you to plan your time off. This is critical. When are you going to take time off? You should not be working 7 days a week. This is not a 24/7, 365 business. Doesn't have to be, but a lot of people are running that way because they never plan their time off. Are you gonna take Mondays off, Tuesdays off, Sundays off, Saturdays? I don't care what day it is. I have a client who takes Thursdays off. That's fine, that works for her. Other people say, I don't work the weekends, or maybe I take appointments Saturday morning, but then I'm off Saturday afternoon and all of Sunday. You can do that in this business. I know 7-figure income earners who do not work weekends, and they've just set up their time that way, and I want you to do the same thing. What is gonna be that time off? Because if you're doing 7 days a week, 24/7, 365, you will burn out, and I promise you this, that is not a fun place to be, okay? The last one is this. You need to, and this is, some of you, you're just gonna freak out when you see this, you need to ignore your email and your phone on your days off. And you're going, what? What happens if there's an emergency? What happens if it's all falling apart and my clients need to get a hold of me? Look, give them a way to get a hold of you in case of an emergency. Set a voicemail message that says, hey, you've reached the voicemail of Travis Robertson. If you need me, if this is an emergency, text me at this number. Let me know what's going on. So you can give them a way to do it. But other than that, I want you to shut off your email, shut off your phone. I want you to just disconnect and enjoy your time off. Enjoy the time in the evenings with your family. Enjoy the weekends doing something that makes you come alive, that rejuvenates you. Because if you're not doing these 7 things, you're gonna burn out, you're gonna get exhausted, and your business is just gonna fall apart, as is your personal life. And I don't want that for you, okay? So here's what I want you to do. What are the things you do? Leave a comment below. Let me know, what are the things you do in your daily schedule that help you create a plan? And then if you've enjoyed this video, I want you to make sure to subscribe, click like, and also share it with somebody you know that could probably use a little routine in their life, because I think we've made routine out to be this bad word, but it doesn't have to be. It just means controlling your time, controlling your schedule. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, you guys.